Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to a Season 9 Cup game. We're getting to playing with old rules reference, yep. So we're getting to the end of the Season 9 Cup here. This is the semifinals. The other semifinals match was already completed. So the winner of this game will go on to play Amanis PL playing Scorpion. Hey, we already have Ginger Kid 88 here, thank you for the bits. Yeah, so this is going to be daidiji Micah playing Crane versus phoenixfox playing Dragon, and Handsome Dan is going to co-cast here, so I'll go ahead and call him.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
We're live, I think, right?
Yes, we are.
Alright, cool.
Apparently, their Jigoku is lagging.
Um,
That's what phoenixfox says.
right, yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, maybe just him, I don't know.
It could be. I know he's on that Russian internet.
Yeah.
But, hey guys, how's it going? This is the semifinals? Yeah,
Yes.
top four.
Yeah.
Top four match between Micah and Phoenix Fox. Phoenix Fox on Dragon, Micah on the patented Crane.
Yep, his deck list is called The Definition of Insanity. I'm not really sure why that is.
Yeah, Micah's actually on,
I guess
he
it's
is
because he
on.
keeps playing the same thing and never wins.
I guess that's possible. He's on Scorpion Slash though, which I know he doesn't normally play.
Yeah.
But he is running as his splash. He has two Mark of Shames. He has a Meek Informant. He has Calling in Favors and a Fate Worse than Death. So I think the Mark of Shame is the maybe the insane part.
Yeah, I mean, Mark of Shame is pretty good, except for the fact that it costs 2 Fate, but it's a really strong effect and you can't cancel it, so especially against Dragon with these big 3 glory characters.
Yeah, it should be a pretty impactful card in this matchup.
Yeah, Fate Worse than Death as well. Um, we have 30 bits from Isomalt, thanks. So we're starting out here with a Brash Samurai and a Doomed Shugenja. Micah was first, so we got the Passing Fate. Dragon finds a Mitsu in the provinces here. That could potentially come out next turn, saving 7 Fate here, so can put a bunch of Fate on that.
We're also seeing some Master Alchemist. I think that's actually kind of important in this Crane matchup because you can just honor something at will.
Yeah.
Turn off that Voice of Honor if necessary.
Ooh, 21 bits from Ginger Kid taking the #1 spot there.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a bit more in the chat, so it's
Yeah.
nice to see.
I haven't really streamed much this week.
Yeah, you've been in the process of moving or something, right?
Yeah, I transferred to UC Santa Cruz, so I've been doing all that.
Okay. Isomalt saying they decided to play pre-RRG change. Yes, that is correct. They are playing with the pre-rules, which means Hawk Tattoo is still a thing,
Yeah.
and the second player fate is also still a thing. All right, so an attack here, hitting Shameful Display. It's going to honor and dishonor Soul Beyond Reproach instead of using the Brash Samurai's ability here.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I guess you might as well take that opportunity to use it, but
Yeah.
it's still technically only a 1 honor trigger there because you're not using the Samurai's ability now.
Yeah, and it is a political conflict, so it does protect him in case he does get court games or something like that. He can just go
Right,
ahead and re-honor himself.
that's true. Um, and it does tie up the skills here as well.
Yeah, and since Micah is attacking, he will be okay. Reprieve coming down on the Doom Shugenja. Yeah, Micah's attacking, so he's winning right now. But you can get a stronghold activation for Phoenix Fox. Will put him at 4, unless Micah has some other kind of buff.
Yeah. Um, I guess he didn't have the assassinate or didn't want to play it maybe. Yeah, so there's the stronghold.
Yeah, Micah is on 1 assassinate. Phoenix Fox has 0 assassinate in his deck.
Yeah, good dodge on restoration, that's true. Hitting Shameful might have actually been the best one.
I think in this particular scenario, yeah, especially since you have Rash Samurai out, it's probably the best thing you can get.
So, Phoenix Fox is actually running Rally to the Cause under the Stronghold, so actually Sacred Sanctuary would have been the best one, but Shameful's still not bad since he had that Soul Beyond Reproach. And we see
Yes.
a Steward of Law here to get a second attack with the Earth Ring. This will also tie the favor.
All right, Stewie coming in. Phoenix Fox could have a conflict character. I think he has running 5, which is Skirmisher and 3 Wanderers.
Ooh, there's a Bonsai. Is this going to be small Bonsai? Nope, big Bonsai. So
Big
yeah,
Bonsai, just in case. Might as
yeah,
well, right?
just in case there's a conflict character. You're not going to run out of honor this game,
Yeah,
right?
especially in this matchup. Dragon's always going to want to be bidding 5. You're
Yeah.
not going to get pressed in honor, but okay.
So that will be a break on Shameful Display, and that does discard Mitsu as well, which is pretty good. Um, but yeah, they will tie the favor here, so this Yoshi will not be turned on.
Yeah, so unfortunate for Micah that he couldn't get Yoshi on. That would have been a pretty big snowball for him. But Reprieve will save the Doom Shigenja, and both players still having the same cards that they had in the first turn on the board.
Yeah, he hit a Cloud the Mind with the Earth Ring, actually. That's pretty good as well.
So without the favor, Micah goes ahead and discards the Yoshi. Phoenix Fox is going to get rid of one of the alchemists, but he has the luxury of having 2. Flops this time, he has Mystic, D10 Master, Master Alchemist, and Raitsugu. Murderer's row of stuff there.
Yeah. Daidoji Eric says, now what does he do if there's no scout? That's a good question.
Um, now he cries.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, Phoenix Fox is going first this turn, so he can dump some of his cards
Yeah,
into a
that's true.
conflict.
Um, he could even consider bidding 1, just in case he does hit the restoration.
It's a 33% chance to hit Resto.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's see. My Master Alchemist and Raitsugu come out for Phoenix Fox, leaving him on 1 fate. Micah only buys Narishma.
Yeah, I guess he wanted that passing fate. Could have like a political rival in hand. He is gonna bid 5.
Yeah, he's got political rival. He has a menacing Iron Warrior in his deck as well. Also, still sitting on the Mika formats and Steward Laws for conflict characters.
Yeah, we are playing pre-errata. I mean, I don't see any reason that, because Phoenix Fox has 2 Hawk Tattoos in his deck, so like that would be a pretty big advantage to Micah if they.
If they opted not to play with it. Yeah, I guess you would have to resubmit a new deck anyway, so that would be a
Yeah,
fiasco. Might as well just play it out with the remainder of the season.
yeah. So Phoenix Fox is going to pass his first conflict, and we see a Meek Informant here. Daidoji Eric says, I think it was maybe better for Dragon to only play 1 character and just not attack. Yeah, possibly. So we see Bonsai, Cloud the Mind, 2 court games, Katana, Skirmisher, 2 punches, 2 let goes, Reprieve, and Wanderer.
Okay, so a little bit of sauce in Phoenix Fox's hand.
Yeah, still no monks here, so if Micah were to attack and actually find Sanctuary, that would still be really good.
Yeah, he could use the Wanderer as a monk if you really felt like it, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess. But he would have to play it before the conflict,
Yeah.
which you probably don't want to do.
That'd
We
be
see a fine katana on Narishma, so it looks like he is going to dump some cards here and just try attacking a province and hope he doesn't hit restoration. Probably send the Narishma on military, maybe?
yeah. That gives you your best chance. Otherwise, Retsugu can just come in and kill whatever else is around.
Yeah. Those Hurricane Punches are dead cards unless he plays the Tattooed Wanderer as a character, which he could do. But otherwise, he's probably not going to draw anything here. There's an Ornate Fan on the Samurai, so yeah, probably going to save that for the political conflict.
Yeah, let's see much. I don't know how much other stuff Micah has in his hand right now, but I guess now is the time for him to play. Oh, Katana coming down on Retsugu.
Yeah.
Someone's ready to die.
Yeah, so you do have to watch out for the looks like Micah is gonna refresh,
Yeah,
experiencing some lag.
there is the
Um,
lag.
you do have to kind of worry about Raitsugu dueling your Narishma, I guess. Like it's not the end of the world. Um,
I would be more concerned about the Brash Samurai, um,
yeah.
just because that's your win for Retsugu, and that actually kills him. So
But like if Narishma attacks alone and Raitsugu defends, Phoenix Fox could like bonsai and then duel.
yeah, but the favorable ground also still up there for Micah, so you can run away
Yeah,
from
that's true.
Retsugu if necessary.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call the province lineup for Phoenix Fox while we're waiting. I think that underneath the Mia Mystic is Sacred Sanctuary. I think that to the right in D10 Master is Resto, and I think the one on the far right is Feast or Famine. That's just what I believe. But I play with my heart,
Yeah.
so that's.
All right, I'm gonna write that down so we can see if you're right.
Isomalt saying this is what it looks like right before a Jigo crash.
Yeah, that
That
would
could
be.
be
I mean,
rough. Okay. Looks like we've stabilized a little bit.
yeah.
Micah able to
If
pass.
if
Phoenix
there
Fox able to
were
pass.
if there were to be a crash, it would be better to have it early, I guess, at least.
Yeah. Although I'm sure Micah right now would love to be back in this position where he has shameful broken already.
Yeah, I mean, it depends a lot on what province he hits here, I guess.
All right. So looking at the rings right now, looks like he is
Ooh.
going for a political fire with just the Meek informant. Hits
Ooh.
Feast or Famine all the way on the right. What did I say?
So, yeah, you're 1 for 1 so far. Um, so yeah, attacking with the meek informant means if he does find feast or famine, he doesn't have to favorable ground home, which is good. Yeah, very tilting to play with lag, that's true. They should have just played on Tabletop Simulator, right?
God, it's the accidental table flip.
Yeah. I mean, it has a rewind function.
All
Plus
right,
you
so
can.
Phoenix Fox will defend with the Doom Shigenja.
Mhm.
That's three strength right there. Uh, and Micah already pre-played his fan, so that to me says that he probably doesn't have anything else to deal with or to actually win this conflict.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
that he necessarily needs to, but
yeah, I don't think he needs to. I think he just wanted to do a poke just in case he hit feast or famine, which is exactly what happened. Yeah, restoration would have been really bad. That's true. But yeah, now it's still face down. That's also true. So you can't really attack a face down province on your second conflict, can you? Because then that's just a 50-50 to win or lose the game, basically.
Well, yeah, but then he just attacks the Sacred Sanctuary since we already know where it is, right? It's on
Yeah.
the left.
I mean, you would have to be watching the stream, though, to know where it is, right?
Uh-oh. Don't be watching the stream, Micah.
Ooh, we see a favorable ground gonna move in the Brash Samurai, actually. But this is gonna break Feast or Famine. Maybe he's gonna box his own informant. But then Dragon can box the Samurai, so yeah, this should be a break here. A little bit confused.
Curious that Micah's going for this. I mean, I guess this is about as low impact of a Feast or Famine as possible, other than not having an actual target. But
Yeah, I mean, it's not huge, I guess.
might as well go for the break while you have the chance to put some pressure on Phoenix Fox.
There's the Master Alchemist going to honor Raitsugu for some reason. Yeah, not to win or lose, only to lose or continue playing, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think. Let's see. We saw his hand earlier. Mitsuga doesn't have a way into this conflict, so I don't know
Won't win the
why
long game.
now as opposed to later. I guess he figures he has a spare action. He's gonna pass anyway. Might as well just go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Yeah, Shoot is saying you need to put pressure and break. You're not going to win the long game with Feast or Famine up. That's probably true.
All right, yeah. So there's double pass. Michael is gonna win the conflict. Feast Fam is gonna break. We're gonna take that fade off Narishma, put it on the Doomshigenja.
Yeah, the only thing Dragon could have done there is play court games. But that's probably not good.
Yeah, and well, even court games would have just, you would have just picked the Mika format to
Right.
dishonor.
So we see the firing dishonor the Master Alchemist, and Phoenix Fox immediately plays a reprieve there just in case the Noble Sack is in the hand. If Micah has, what's it called, Calling in Favors and Noble Sack, then Phoenix Fox is out of fate. He can just do that. He could even Mark of Shame Raitsugu.
Okay, yeah, there's the
He
calling
does
in
have the
favors.
Calling in Favors, though. This is good.
Okay, this is a nice little setup here. Okay, so that would explain why he decided to go ahead and honor the Raitsugu.
Yeah, that does explain it. Mark of Shame would have been really good here, though, on Raitsugu. And then Noble Sack him.
Yeah, so...
yeah, so we do see the Noble Sack going to kill that Master Alchemist. It's pretty good for Crane.
It's solid, and now Narishma can actually... or I guess it was the same either way, but Narishma can now go into a conflict with Raitsugu and not die.
Yeah. Yeah, really good Calling in Favors on that reprieve there. Is that a 1 times Noble Sack?
He has
2 Noble Sacks. So he does have another one of those left.
Yeah, Phoenix Fox now sitting on 0 fate. He's already gotten his secret fate from the turn, but there are still 2 rings available that have fate on them.
Yeah,
let's see if Phoenix Fox chooses to attack here.
Yeah, chooses to pass. I think that's probably correct. You just let Narishma attack right and hope that he hits Feast or Famine. Or not Feast or Famine.
Resto?
Yeah, Restoration. Sorry.
Yeah, but even now, Resto's only a 3-card discard, and that's not the worst thing in the world.
Right, but it's something at least, I guess.
Yeah. The thing is, if Michael wants to risk it, then he's basically sacrificing Narishma to...
Yeah, I think you should not.
Raitsugu.
I think you should not attack here. We see
Oh,
a Soul
okay.
Beyond Reproach. Interesting. So I think you should not attack here because that way you get favor no matter what. And if you attack, you probably lose that conflict. We see a let go on the reprieve though.
Okay. Oh
does.
man, what if what if Micah has the Mark of Shame in his hand?
And the
another sacrifice.
Yeah, that would be wild. So we know that Phoenix Fox has Bonsai in hand. Phoenix Fox has a ton of military buffs. Oh no, he can't play the
He
Tattooed
can't play the
Wonder
punches.
and the
Yeah,
punches, yeah. So yeah, just the bonsai. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're both at 6 right now.
right.
Ooh, he does hit
Um.
Sacred Sanctuary.
Okay, so I was slightly wrong.
Oh, did you have those? Yeah, you had those
I had
flipped,
him
huh?
flipped.
Oh well, close.
It's fine, but no resto is great, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We could see a fate worse than death here.
Yes, that would be good. Micah, the luckiest grain alive, yeah. We do see the bonsai. Again, he will need some more military buffs because we know that Dragon has the bonsai as well.
I don't know what else you could possibly have though.
Yeah. Hmm. If he had the Fate Worse Than Death, he would have just played it, right?
Right. Yeah, if he had the fate worse than death, he would have played it. If he had the, I guess he has. No, he can't use for shame here. Oh, he could have voice, right? Oh no, he can't even voice.
Yeah.
So this is odd that Micah is choosing to spend the bonsai here.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Oh,
can't win this conflict, then you should have just not attacked.
yeah, he has to have. Okay, there it is. Fate
Oh,
worse than death.
wow. So he was baiting out the bonsai there. Interesting. Just to get him to spend that card. Um,
That's very smart stuff from Micah there. He will be able to break the Sacred Sanctuary here because Phoenix Fox can't play a conflict character.
does he run Admit Defeat? He does not
He
run Admit
does.
Defeat.
He has one.
Does he? Oh, he does. Yeah, I get mixed up on Bushi Builder because it's not in alphabetical order.
Right.
Um, yeah, so he does have one Admit Defeat, but it probably wouldn't have actually mattered there because Dragon still just duels you and kills you, right?
hmm
Um,
Um, but
Void
yeah, but
Ring on Doom Shugenja. So it's just going to be this Red Sugu left, but Dragon is down 3 breaks now.
yeah, we know that rally to the cause is on the box, and Dragon actually hasn't revealed a single province for for
Yeah,
Crane.
in an interesting twist, Dragon is the one who's not attacked yet. Guess he's afraid of that magistrate station. It's too
Well, it's
strong.
I think it's not even magistrate station, but I think like the idea that Dragon has generally is you want to wait for people to hang themselves, and then
Right.
you go ahead and capitalize on that. And the way the turns have worked out so far, Phoenix Fox just hasn't had a character to actually attack. So
Yeah.
okay, Phoenix Fox choosing to keep the Via Mystic.
Yeah, that's interesting.
We do know that he has a Cloud Divine in hand, so maybe he's just saving the Shugenja for the possibility of that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
If I was him, I would probably want to go for some more sauce right now, knowing that you're on Stronghold.
Micah's resto dodging skills are strong. Yeah, that's true.
Where do I learned this skill? I don't know. I don't think it's not something that can be learned. I think it's hereditary.
Yeah, probably.
Micah's father and his mother were both very good at dodging resto, and therefore, when they had a child, that child was also good at dodging resto.
Yeah, sounds right. Um, so we see investigator and swordsmith here. So you don't even need the mystic now. You can play swordsmith if you need
Yeah.
to play cloud.
So
Um,
Challenger's nice here for
yes,
Micah.
that is pretty good. Grain is first player here. You could go for the 2 fate on the earring. I don't know how much you need that. Probably just go
It,
for one of the other ones with 1 fate.
yeah. Well, it probably just depends on what stuff he has in
Yeah,
his hand. If he has like the political rival or whatever, then he can go ahead and uh, go for the fate. Most likely, he's going to be poking with the challenger, getting Raitsugu in there, and then swing back on political afterwards.
yeah. So you could take the passing fate here. That seems good. You could also play a couple of small guys, which you don't really need to do, I guess. He is gonna go for that though. It looks like. So I think you probably. Hmm. What's the first attack gonna be? You would really like to attack with the Doji Challenger first on military and pull in the investigator, but he's
Yeah.
just gonna switch it to political probably, right? so that if you pull the investigator, he can do his ability?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so the big problem is that you want to attack with the challenger just so you clear the path for your second attack, but challenger is also your highest skill character if you're going for the break.
Right. I think maybe that is the play though. You go challenger military because your other two guys are just political.
Yeah,
And if he flips it, then you're still balanced. So
yeah, you're fine to attack again on political.
yeah, and if he flips it to political, you can pull Raitsugu. If he doesn't, you can pull investigator. If he defends with investigator, then that's fine because then you just pull Raitsugu. Yeah, like I think that's still good here.
But Micah going for um the one fate on the whisperer tells me at least that he does not have a political rival in hand. His ring choice here
Yeah,
will also dictate.
yeah. He doesn't want it to get killed for free by the Raitsugu either, I guess.
Yeah, and so that's the weird balance that he has to strike there.
Yeah,
But you figure if you do have a political rival, you go ahead and hedge your bets and not buy the Cal delegate and just go ahead and buy Whisper on
yeah.
one.
You probably just take passing fate then and spend it on that. Um, or you could still play the Whisperer, yeah. Yeah, so it looks like this is going to be the challenger. He is going for the air ring here. So this actually does let him play. Oh, no.
Oh no, switch over to fire.
Yeah, fire's good too. So let's see if he flips this. Yeah, this is actually really awkward for Dragon. He is going to flip it to political. So again, he can defend with the investigator here, but that does mean that Raitsugu will get pulled probably unless you have a Finger of Jade.
Well, you better play it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there
he
it is.
does. Alright, that's good. Calling in Favors is a card. Only has 2 fate though. Admit Defeat is also a card. So the problem with not playing the Finger of Jade before the conflict there is that now Micah gets to play a card before the investigator triggers.
Right, and so it's possible. Well, he's only running. Well, he couldn't do it anyway because there's enough fate. But yeah. So I think of the cards he could use, we still haven't seen any market shames.
Yeah, he could court games to dishonor and then stronghold to
Right.
bow.
There's the admit defeat, and
Okay,
so that's
admit
going to bow the
defeat. That
investigator.
works.
And this is actually kind of dangerous now for Phoenix Fox because
Yeah.
Micah is threatening to break. All he needs to do is weigh the crane to the challenger, and then he wins.
Yeah, if he has any way to honor here, the investigator will go off though, so we'll get to see the hand. 2 fans. Okay, so this is actually fine for Dragon, I think. You discard 1 fan and then let go the other one. Oh, you meant to put the fate on water.
Yeah, I don't know how much it's going to matter in this
Yeah,
situation, but
yeah, it might not matter.
so Micah's hand looking a little decrepit. Yeah, all Phoenix Fox needs really is a let go here, and then he's
We
safe from
actually we
break.
know he has to let go because
Oh
he
yeah,
only
sorry, we saw it earlier.
yeah we saw 2 and he only played 1.
I don't know if they're going to try to fix this or not right now, but yeah. So now that Phoenix Fox knows Micah's hand, I think he's actually safe from break entirely.
Yeah, I think he should be fine here. It's unfortunate that Crane doesn't have. It's actually interesting that he played the admit defeat, knowing that this was going to happen, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, he was already winning, and
I mean,
he knows that.
I guess
Yeah.
you get him to spend another let go at least, and he's forced to take the fan with this.
I guess so, but none of the other cards really that he has are very high impact. I guess you can maybe garner enough fate to play a menacing Iron Warrior, but
Phoenix Fox might get policy debate before using let go. Well, it's 3-3, so he can just bid 5, right?
correct.
So yeah, that won't work. If only he had pre-played. Well, if he pre-played the fans, then Phoenix Fox wouldn't have switched the conflict, right? Wait, he chose for shame. Does he have?
What?
Uh,
Does he have 2 Lekos?
yeah, I guess he must have 2. So there's the challenger going to try to move in Raitsugu. He will cancel that.
He just wants to
Yeah, so he
get
knows
rid of
he's not
that
going to
Finger
break.
Jade.
So yeah, just get rid of the Finger of Jade. I mean, you might as well do that either way, I guess. If you're not breaking. We see a court games to honor a friendly character.
What is going on right now? I guess he's trying to protect
Yeah.
himself from the policy debate.
He doesn't have to though, right?
Right. As long as if he chose the Force Shame, then that means that he has 2 Lekos, and Michael will not get an opportunity to actually policy debate while he has higher skill, because Phoenix Fox can always respond to each fan with a let go.
Yeah. A little bit confused on that. Um Oh.
Oh.
That's actually sick.
Oh. Wow. Okay. So I think that actually just won the game for Micah,
Yeah.
because yeah. So he should have gone ahead and court games the challenger.
Yeah, he should have Seal of
Uh-oh.
the Dragon. I'm not really sure what's happening. So, like I'm just not sure what Phoenix Fox is doing here, right? So what he should have done, I think, is take one of the fans with the investigator. I guess because
Okay. I see what he's doing. He's trying to hurricane punch himself up.
oh right, Hurricane Punch to draw cards, sure. Yeah, you could Void Fist here. That's true if you play both Hurricane Punches. So that could be his way out. Yeah.
God. I don't like that.
And we know that Crane has Voice of Honor, so you needed to honor the
You need to
investigator,
honor
I guess.
yourself. Okay.
I think you should have maybe still dishonored the challenger. I mean, maybe it just won't
Oh,
matter.
actually, what Micah should do right now is he needs to put the fans on. Oh God. No.
Yep, there's the Void Fist. Wow, that was
Yeah, what Micah should have done there, actually, he should have gone ahead and put the fan on the challenger instead of passing, and then he could have policy debated while he was hurricane punching.
right. That was something. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know. So now I think Phoenix Fox is going to attack water and unbound the investigator to defend the political attack. Yeah. So he just has to hope he doesn't hit Magistrate Station. I guess he might be fine anyway. Hmm.
Oh Lord.
Let's see
God,
what
that
he
was
finds here.
disgusting. I'm actually upset right now. Shameful display.
Shameful display. All right. So that's not ideal, probably. That means that Micah can turn on Voice of Honor, but it's probably fine. Because if Micah defends, it means he's not getting to attack here. We just have to remember now that the Earth Ring only has one fate on it, actually. So we actually see no defense, so he's just going to go ahead and let him get the break here, which is interesting. It's going to be 3 to 6 on this next conflict. I guess what he could do is if he takes a fate off a ring, he could Mark of Shame, and that would be enough to Stronghold.
Did he have a marker shame?
No, he didn't, so yeah, never mind. I mean, that would be good if he did, but yeah, I actually don't know what he's going to do now. Maybe he just wants fate off a ring, I guess. Like, you can just give up the break, that's fine. Because if you defend, then Raitsugu duels you, and then your Whisperer dies this turn.
Right.
So all you're really getting is the Dishonor. So yeah, he's just going to go for the 2 fate on the air ring here. Skill
Yeah,
4.
Phoenix
Oh,
Fox.
actually, 4 to 6, right? So yeah, I mean, he could play a fan, but then Dragon just boxes. So
Yeah, and the Lekos are still in play too. So.
yeah, so you probably don't play anything. Just get the fate and then pass. Ooh, he does play a fan. Interesting.
I guess you want to go ahead and see if he has it or not, right?
I mean, do you even really care about winning this?
I don't know. I mean, well, actually, you do because if you win, then you maintain the favor.
Oh, okay. That's a good point.
So that's pretty important.
Yeah, so we will have to play the second fan, which will force Dragon to play a let go. But yeah, I mean, I think Dragon still wins anyway, so I guess this is just to force him to use another let go.
Yeah, so there's 4 cards left in Micah's hand. I think we know what they all are. It's Voice of Honor, Menacing Iron Warrior, and Policy Debate.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so Micah's going to have to go ahead and pass here.
Hmm. So nobody's gonna die this turn.
Yeah.
Dragon
So
will
that's
take the favor.
yeah, that was definitely a huge swing in Phoenix Fox's favor that turn. Drawing that Void Fist, very fortunate, obviously. But Micah still, he still only has that one broken province, so
Yeah.
he's still very much in this game, and he's still in a stronghold. But he will lose the favor.
Which probably means he'll find his other 2 Yoshis. Right.
They're both gonna pop up.
People in Grab Chat are talking about how dumb Hidden Moon Dojo is.
Uh, it is.
It's pretty dumb.
That's about the amount of discussion I can.
Yeah.
All right, so favor goes to Phoenix Fox. He's gonna put on political, obviously, against Crane. But now we let's see. If I'm Phoenix Fox, I'll probably go ahead and discard this Mia Mystic. It's not really doing
Yeah.
anything for me here. There's the Brash Samurai going away,
I mean,
and
he does still have the cloud.
he does. That is true.
Does he need it though?
Did Micah not discard that Swordsmith? That's interesting.
Uh
Or no,
Well,
it flipped on broken.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right, yeah. Oh my god. Uh, well, if you didn't need a Mia Mystic beforehand,
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate.
yeah. And of course, on the other side, Micah finding Yoshi now that he doesn't have the favor.
Yep, on a broken province too.
But now Micah
Oh, it's just gonna
has. Oh,
play
he
it.
buys the Yoshi anyway. Yeah, I mean, even
So,
without the ability, he still has 6 political.
right.
It's very difficult for Phoenix Fox to answer.
Plus, if you can get a voice of or a way of the crane, you can honor him.
Yeah, Yoshi's still no joke. And the challenger obviously can disrupt some of
Mia
Phoenix
Mystic is
Fox's
a
defense
good
plans.
card. Apparently, Sir Largeness said that. I mean, I don't know if I would say it's a good card.
Daxora asking, why do you discard Brash with 2 voices? I think in this particular scenario, there's kind of limited opportunities for you to actually
Yeah,
get the
there.
Brash Samurai activated.
Yeah,
And
when it's late game like this, there aren't generally as many opportunities to just have a small character be alone in a conflict. Generally, the conflicts are larger.
yeah, and I think what Micah's just looking for more heat. He wants more big cards, so he
Right.
can go ahead and smash Stronghold.
Yeah. If you did play the Brash Samurai, it would likely be used on defense, which you want to be focusing on just breaking the stronghold here.
Yeah, it could save you from Void Fist potentially. Yeah, but it's it'll be difficult to trigger him in this situation.
Yeah. Plus his best bet here is just to draw away the crane, which is pretty likely. He hasn't seen any yet. Almost half of his remaining deck in his hand. So as long as he gets at least one of those and can honor this Yoshi, I think he should be fine.
Yeah, he has not seen Way of the Crane. He has not seen Marcus Shame.
Yeah. Um, so Dragon has the first attack here.
Are we going to see Phoenix Fox not attack? I think Phoenix Fox has actually passed more conflicts than he's actually declared so far in
Well,
this
he's
game.
declared one conflict,
Oh
right?
yeah, it's actually the one. It's just the one conflict that's shameful. That's it.
Yeah. And it's what, turn 4, so we've had 3 times 2, so he's used 1 out of 6 conflicts. So let's see what he does here.
Yeah. So I think we know that he still has that tattooed wanderer.
Mm-hmm. Attacking with the Mystic alone might not be bad. Like, there isn't really a province that you want to find here, though, which is kind of a problem.
Yeah, everything sort of gives Micah more sauce.
Yeah,
Everything's gonna give him fate, or it's gonna be magistrate station, which ain't too great for you either.
yeah. Ooh, Investigator. Gonna go for the Earth Ring here. Oh,
Yeah.
is he running Art of Peace? Yeah, he is still running Art of Peace.
Oh,
I know Micah likes that card. I'm not personally a very big fan of it, but
yeah. It's very sometimes it just doesn't really hit
finds
as
Manicured
well.
Garden. It's his signature move, yeah. Contesting the Earth Ring, yeah, -1 Fate. I mean, he has
I
9
mean, he
Fate,
has.
but yeah.
I looked at that for a second. I was like, oh, he set his honor down.
All right, so political Earth here. So this is going to potentially take 2 cards out of Micah's hand if he doesn't do something about this. Um, that might be okay though. Like maybe you just let this go and then just do all in political. Uh, You could play a couple cards before he has the chance to discard them. Like if you have a political rival, I would play that now. If you have a Way of the Crane, I would play it.
Yeah, he can play his menacing Iron Warrior too. It's
That's true.
menacing. Uh,
It's a shame that the ability isn't. I mean, I guess
oh,
it
it's
would.
not universal. It's only a military conflict.
Yeah, and it's also not a reaction, it's an action, so it takes. You have to play it and then use the action. I guess it would probably be like potentially broken though if it was a reaction. Maybe not, I don't know. Because then
It
you
would be
could.
very strong.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
you couldn't buff it first, and you couldn't play it pre-conflict or the turn after. So that would actually not be great. Um, yeah, it's probably just better this way. We see Yoshi defend. Interesting. So he's gonna 6-6. We see court games to honor him. Okay, makes sense.
I guess that's what he wants to do here. Court games and you can policy debate.
Yeah. The
But it
investigator
seems
will get to investigate though.
it just seems like a lot though. I mean, why risk or why would you send your biggest strength character into a defense when you could just actually just attack with him and then probably win?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe he only had one way to honor. We'll see right now.
Yeah.
Two policy
Just calling in
debates.
favors.
Yeah, so that actually was his only way to honor a character. So that was probably the consideration there, is that if he didn't defend with Yoshi there, he wouldn't get to honor
Yeah,
him.
he was just gonna get investigated. So I
Um,
guess now. Hmm.
yeah, this does turn on Voice of Honor. Two of those. Two policy debates as well. Discards a noble sack. Okay,
Okay. Well,
sure.
I think now for Micah, you just go ahead and policy debate.
Yeah,
Take some.
I might even force shame first. No, then he just bows, right? Yeah, so
Yeah, and then he just bows and it's
just
fine.
policy debate. So this is 6-9.
Yeah. So a little bit of a mind game here, I guess. Like Phoenix Fox could bid one, Micah could bid one, or you know, they can psych each other out, and
Yeah, he doesn't want to
Phoenix
give up
Fox actually.
too much honor here, but he does really want to see Dragon's Hand, so he probably
Yeah.
bids to win on the first one at least.
I think you guarantee a win with three, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm generally not used to doing policy debate math. I just bid
Yeah.
one all the time.
I was actually gonna say maybe you just bid two because that way the worst case is a tie, and in that case you're still getting honor, so
Yeah.
that's fine I
Okay.
think, and then you can just play the other one and bid higher.
There's the
So yeah, let's see what we
there's a
have
two
here.
bid.
Ooh, court games.
Court game is pretty big. Three tattooed wanderers and Void Fist.
Yeah, that's some
Um,
stuff there.
well, I think Void Fist is the one that needs to go, right?
Well, court games is a problem. No,
Well,
it's not because he has voice of honor.
he has Voice of Honor. Oh, I guess yeah, neither of them are technically a problem, but
Yeah. Uh,
so hmm, interesting decision here. I guess you could go ahead and
I mean, if it's between those two, I would just discard Void Fist.
yeah, I would discard Void Fist or
Like nothing else seems too impactful to discard. Maybe.
Finger of Jade. Maybe you can get rid of also with your second policy debate.
Yeah.
That way you can actually if Bartsuga has to defend or something like that, you can cream box him. But yeah, I mean the two biggest cards right now are Court Games and Void Fist, so I would probably get rid of those two just on principle. Um, Cloud also, but there's 2 of them. Like if you
Yeah,
wanted to do some shenanigans with Challenger, I guess you could.
I don't think you should discard Cloud probably. Ooh, he does discard Cloud. Wow.
Yeah. Um, which
I mean, if he policy debates again now and hits the other Cloud, then that will be all 3.
well, yeah, but now Phoenix Fox has the opportunity to go ahead and play Cloud if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know. If you're gonna do the second policy debate, I might as well just go ahead and take Void Fist.
Yeah. Going to try to get both Clouds.
Or
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, you could take Void Fist. Actually, you could take Seal the Dragon too, so that way you can't even Hurricane Punch.
So he has the other calling in favors in hand. Ooh, there's a Finger of Jade on the Investigator, so now he can't do another policy debate. I mean, he could still, but it would just get canceled. Dragon player declared very few conflicts. Was Crane just pressuring too much, or was it a pre-planned line of play? Yeah.
I think just the way the game flow worked out, he just never had an opportunity to actually attack.
Yeah, it's kind of just how the game went. Daidiji Eric is saying, yeah, Dragon was hoping that Crane hit Restoration, so by not attacking, he was giving him less opportunities to spend cards.
Yes, what a game plan. I hope that my opponent attacks the wrong province and then I
Yeah.
win the game.
I mean, that's what you're always hoping against Crane, though, right? Is Dragon that they hit Restoration.
But as far as this conflict goes, I think at this point Micah just needs to take what he's got.
This is actually a problem because with 2 attachments now, he can Stronghold.
That is true. Micah does have calling in favors if you really wanted to.
You could policy debate again and hope that he cancels it with Finger. He could still play like Daisho though, or even a Tattooed Wanderer. Like
he's gonna calling in favors the Finger of Jade, I think. Yeah,
looks
that's
like
smart because that way, whenever he attacks, going backwards, going back to the province, he can't get. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. He had a 75% chance to hit it at some point. Those odds are fair to play. Yeah, that's true. He got the 25%, hit everything except Resto. That was a mistake from Dragon. Now it's game over, I think. Yeah. So you should be able to win this conflict still. He can play another attachment here, but that Finger of Jade on the Whisper now is pretty big. Killing the Whisper with Raitsugu is how he survives, yeah.
Yeah, we could see a Hurricane Punch here, to try to draw an extra card.
Yeah, I would probably very much.
Give him
I
that
mean, it
one
probably.
unknown.
Well, actually, can you afford to cancel that? Because you need to save the cancels for Void Fists and Court games, right?
I actually wouldn't. So if he Hurricane Punches here, I would go ahead and policy debate right afterwards, and then just take away whatever he just drew.
Right. There's Cloud the Mind on Challenger. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's not impactful Cloud the Mind though.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well do it, I guess. Uses Manicured Garden. It's always good. So yeah, I think Crane can actually just attack with both characters now. That's 9 skill. Dragon defends with 4, and then you stronghold somebody. There's the court games, so you Voice of Honor that. Yeah, you have to Voice of Honor that, otherwise Voice of Honor is not turned on anymore, and then you get Void Fisted. So you could play all 3 Tattooed Wanderers. That'd be an extra 3 skill. If he plays 2 Tattooed Wanderers, that will prevent the break. What does Crane have in hand? We saw that.
Crane
still has 4 Shame. So you'd have to play all three, I think, and Menacing Iron Warrior. Actually, so yeah, I think Crane just wins. Ooh, we see the policy debate here. That's interesting that he
It's
didn't. Maybe.
early. 'Cause now he can Hurricane Punch
Well, now you can discard the Hurricane Punch, though, right?
or the Void Fist. Yeah, either one.
Either one. He still has Let Go. Yeah, he does still have Let Go, so he can let go the Fan or the Finger of Jade. Actually, yeah, that's true. You could discard the Let Go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
think if you're
should.
Micah here,
Yeah, he does have one in his hand.
yeah, he does still have a.
That's the last one in the deck, actually.
Oh yeah, Micah should have bid 3 there. There's no reason not to bid 3.
Ooh, yeah, we see a tie. You should definitely bid 3 there. That's a mistake, I think, because. I mean, maybe he's playing for next turn.
It seems like an odd choice because you can win this turn.
Yeah, and the other thing is if he just clouds Yoshi, you're not even going to get to use this ability.
Well, there's no more clouds left, right? We already saw one discarded and one's on a challenger. And the other one got discarded
Oh,
earlier.
right. He played it on the Challenger. Never mind.
Yeah, so he doesn't care about that anymore.
Yep.
But
So yeah, I mean, he could go for a Void Ring here, try and kill Raitsugu, and then next turn you have Favor, you use Yoshi. So yeah, that's not terrible, I guess. Um, there's a Tattooed Wanderer, so playing that for the extra strength from the Stronghold. So Dragon should actually still win this conflict, right? Which is pretty bad for Crane because that means you're going to be 3 cards to 10. So yeah, you're really going to need that Yoshi to be on next turn. You do have more honor though, so you can just bid 5 pretty safely. Like, there's nothing you can do here, right? Yeah, it just passes.
yeah, I think you just have to let this one go.
Crane attacks water next. You either break or stand Yoshi. Yeah, that's a good point. So you go political water? Does
Yeah, you have to go political water here. I mean, even yes, you end up swinging back with the 5 strength Yoshi,
Oh,
but he does have a katana in hand.
wait, he had a for shame.
Oh yeah, he had the for shame the whole time. Um,
Forgot about that. And he's actually just gonna bow the investigator. I guess because if he dishonors, he just loses. Wow.
and it still seems like a lot.
Yeah. So Crane's hand right now is Fine Katana,
Menacing Iron
Menacing Iron
Warrior
Warrior, Voice of Honor.
and Voice of Honor.
Hmm. Yeah. So I think I think you do go for the
You have to go political water here.
right.
You can restand Yoshi on the counter attack and
Yeah, he's
drop your Menacing
5,
Iron Warrior.
and then yeah, Menacing Iron Warrior's 3, so that should be good.
Yeah,
Dragon does
this
still have 2 Tattooed Wanderers, so he can
two tattooed wanderers into Seal of the Dragon, so that represents 3 political strength right there.
plus
On
the
board, he
Hurricane
has
Punch if you don't cancel
yeah
it.
Hurricane Punch with whatever comes after that.
Yeah, I mean we'll see how it turns out. I think it's gonna be good for Crane either way. Ooh, it looks like he's just going with the Whisper on a Void
Really?
attack. Hmm.
I think Micah is playing super conservative right now, and I think he doesn't. I don't think he thinks that he can win here. But if
Yeah.
he attacked, oh my god, if he attacked water right there with both the Challenger and the Whisperer, he forces Phoenix Fox to have to defend with everything.
Yeah, Phoenix
Um,
Fox is gonna have to use like all of his cards if you do that right, because he has to play both of the
right.
Wanderers
Yeah, and you're
against
still gonna win the
defense.
conflict.
Yeah. I
So
guess.
at the very least, you get the unbow on Yoshi, and then you can go ahead and swing back in, and you have nothing. There's nothing left for him really to defend with besides I guess he has the Wanderer still.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
That
he was
can.
afraid maybe of the Voidring attack back to kill the Challenger. Like you just do a poke attack with the Mystic or something. The Voidring is really big here if they do go to next turn.
Yeah, I mean the big problem right now is that Raitsugu just doesn't.
Yeah, he just kills you.
Well, he's not going to kill the Whisperer because of the Finger of Jade. I
Well,
mean,
let
it's
go,
going to die.
right? Ooh,
Right,
Seal
but
of
if
the
he
Dragon.
well, yeah, well he has to seal the dragon now so he doesn't get boxed.
Right, right. Crane is still winning. Crane just doesn't have any cards in hand though, so like if you have one more political buff, or you just let go of the finger and then duel.
Yeah, and so that's the big thing here is that you know, um, Phoenix Fox. There's no reason for Phoenix Fox to be threatened by this conflict.
I guess you do still have a pretty big military conflict coming up here. You can go Challenger plus Menacing Iron Warrior. I think Phoenix Fox will attack water though, right? And unbow Raitsugu.
Uh, well, if Phoenix Fox attacks at all, I think that Micah has to go ahead and defend.
Yeah,
And so I don't know if Phoenix Fox has enough sauce to push him over the 5 strength challenger.
right. You
I guess
force
let's
him to
see.
defend though.
I know he does. He does. He does. He has a lot of stuff. He has Daisho, Bonsai,
Yeah, his.
Hurricane Punch,
Ooh,
and all the Wanderers.
he's gonna spend a Mia Mystic to kill the finger. Actually,
Okay, well that means he can't attack back.
Yeah, so he's gonna duel
Um.
the Whisper now.
Oh no, he can still. He can just drop a Tattooed Wanderer and
Uh,
attack still.
so we know Micah's hand right now, Evan. It's let's see if I can remember. It's Menacing Iron Warrior, Voice of Honor, and what was the last one? Fine Katana. I think there's a katana in there.
Oh, Skirmisher works too. Okay.
Yeah, he has the skirmisher. Yeah, so he can covert now and get this water ring.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I really would have liked to see Micah go for the Water Ring there.
Yeah, Voice of Honor on last let go. I don't think he would spend the Voice of Honor on the let go though, because he has the Void Fist and the Hurricane Punch. You need to cancel at least one of those. So we're gonna see the
Yeah.
unbow on Raitsugu now, and that should be enough to stop anything from happening. Crane
I.
will. Hmm?
Oh, sorry. I think so. Yeah. The ring's gonna go to Phoenix Fox here. I think if you're Micah, you go ahead and play your Menacing Iron Warrior. You just don't attack. That way you claim favor.
Right.
And
You definitely need to get the favor. That's true.
yeah.
Yeah, he can defend with the Menacing Iron Warrior. That's true. But I mean, Dragon could just play a Tattooed Wanderer here. Yeah, I don't actually like this. Because now you don't get favor. Oh, he
Yeah.
just
Now he
plays
lost.
Bonsai.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to. Yeah, he has enough military skill in hand. Honestly, he could even just put a die show on it, and that would have been fine too.
Yeah, this is not good. He didn't even have
Yeah.
to. I guess he kind of did have to lose the honor because of the katana.
Yeah. So there's the die show.
Wait, what?
He's going for the break here too.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. But we do see the fine katana to prevent that. So you could. Oh, let go.
Yeah. So
And I mean, I guess you could voice this. It feels pretty bad though.
no, no. I would say
Yeah, I don't think you can. You want to do that. Only one
I don't.
card in hand for Micah though.
I really think Micah should have just let this conflict pass and
Yeah,
gone for the favorite claim, especially when you have Yoshi. There's no and that low of a hand
and one
size,
one card
you
in hand.
really,
Yeah.
really, 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 really want to get his ability off.
Yeah, like if Dragon wants to break this, then he's gonna break this. You already
Yeah,
know what's in his hand.
right. And Micah's first player next turn too, so
Yeah.
that's rough. That's really rough.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, and if you're Micah now, you can't even. I mean, you actually can't attack at all. But he's going to. What?
Yeah.
I think Micah's on 12 right now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
Raitsugu's gonna just obliterate this challenger. Oh no! Wait, the Whisperer got dueled earlier, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
no more duel. He is gonna cancel that Hurricane Punch, but he just needs to play one more card and then Void Fist, right?
Correct. Yeah. You can play a Tattooed Wanderer
Yeah. I would
and
just probably
Void
attach
Fist.
a Tattooed Wanderer to Raitsugu, or play it with one
No,
Fate.
you can
That
just
works
play
also.
with one Fate.
You don't even have to Void Fist now
Yeah,
if
you
you
just
do that.
win.
Micah could military with Challenger and pull in Investigator next turn. That's true.
You can't because he has
Oh, it's clouded, right?
clouded.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is really rough.
Yeah.
I think Phoenix Fox is doing what he needs to make the comeback here. Although, again, he is still
Ooh.
not on Stronghold yet.
I was about to say, so he can keep the Mystic now since that's the last one in his deck, but no, I'm just gonna discard that.
Oh,
Um,
Yokuni.
hmm.
Hotaru from Micah and the Cautious Scout, which is irrelevant.
Yeah, Cautious Scout a little bit too late here. Gonna play
But
Otaru.
Yokuni is big.
Yokuni is definitely big. Crane does have like a ton of political skill.
Yeah. So he could actually just walk in and win anyway.
Yeah,
So I think if you're Phoenix Fox, you have to buy Yokuni. Just
he gets
because
a
he's the biggest
storehouse as
number.
well, so he can draw 6 here.
Yeah. Or I guess or you can do Need to Master and Initiate is actually more overall number, but with Yokuni at least you can
Yeah,
copy Yoshi's ability
right.
and draw some cards.
I yeah, I think I like Yokuni. Million political skill versus one Void Boy, who would win?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the Void Fist is still alive.
yeah, that's the thing.
Oh god. Oh.
And he hasn't played any of them yet, has he?
The Void Fist?
Oh, he's
He
played
did one
one.
earlier.
Yeah, so he still has one more left in his deck too.
Yeah, it was that turn that Michael thought that he was gonna win, and then he Hurricane punched and drew a Void Fist and blasted him.
He's used 2 voices, but he
Phoenix
has
Fox did 3. Why?
I don't know. I guess I guess Crane could theoretically go for a strategy where you bid 1 and then do an all-in air attack and get a double air ring.
Yeah. Oh, what was his honor at? He was at
He was at
5.
5, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess that's
So
fine,
that's
but
that's fair.
I mean, there's no way
There's no
Crane's.
way that Michael was gonna do that with one card
Yeah,
in hand, and no, and Yoshi not active.
yeah. So he is gonna get his cards here, and he does have that
Oh
first
yeah, and
attack.
Hotaru is active too, so that would have been kind of
Yeah, yeah.
kind of
So firing seems pretty good. Earth ring also seems pretty good. Void ring seems pretty good.
all the rings seem pretty good
Yeah,
right
a
now.
lot of good rings here. Uh, Maybe not air so much, but
The question is, I think the big thing: did Micah draw another Voice of Honor?
yeah. He still has the storehouse. I don't know why he hasn't
Yeah.
used it yet.
Well, because the investigator's still alive.
Oh, okay, good point. Yeah, Yokuni is really strong here.
So actually, Yokuni can copy the Investigator too if he doesn't want to copy
Ooh,
Yoshi.
yeah.
Although he does only have 2 Fate, so that's kind of.
Yeah, someone was mentioning that Dragon probably also wants to bid a little bit aggressively with his Raitsugu duel. So bidding lower there gets him more honor to work with.
All right, so it looks like we're gonna see a military poke from Micah first.
Yeah.
He just wants to claim the Fate. Maybe he drew like a rival or something. That'd be pretty big.
Yeah. Has he seen any rivals yet?
No,
Hmm.
he is not.
So he probably there's a really good chance he has one in his hand.
He's on 2 in his deck, so
Only two. Still pretty good chance. How many
yeah, with only 9 cards
reprieves?
left. Reprieves, there's been 2.
Yeah, so one left. So double void ring would be pretty strong.
Okay.
No, he
So
only runs one Fate Worse Than Death, and we've already seen it. Yeah, he could buff Menacing Iron Warrior and then blank Yokuni, I guess, in a military conflict. Yeah, it's 1 times Fate Worse Than Death, 2 Noble Sack. That is correct. We see Yokuni defend here, though, so not going to be able to do that.
interesting that he decides
Nope.
to use um the Challenger. I guess it doesn't really matter between the Menacing Iron Warrior and the Challenger since Iron Warrior right now doesn't really affect anybody.
Yeah.
So I might as well just throw in whoever has the highest.
Is it equal or
No,
lower? Yeah.
it's equal or lower. Yeah,
So, oh, but Investigator can only be used during political, so they don't.
correct. Okay, so you can't shut off Investigator.
Unless. Captive audience wouldn't work because that goes the other way. You'd have to be in a military conflict at Rally to the Cause, and then Menacing Iron Warrior uses the ability, and then Dragon charges in Yuruma and flips it, and then switches it to political. like
It would. There's a lot that would need to happen.
that's the one situation where it could actually interact.
Um, but yeah, so it looks like Yoshi's gonna copy, or Yakuni's gonna copy Yoshi.
Yep.
Get extra 3 cards for Phoenix Fox here.
Yeah, that's the
Lose
other
some
thing
political stuff.
about you can just bid low because you can do this and just draw more cards anyway.
And actually, I think we're gonna see. Oh,
Ooh.
and now Phoenix Fox is in a
He has
tricky
favorable ground.
spot. He does have, but yeah, but if he leaves, then
But,
he dies.
well, no, I mean, he can move someone else in if he gets bowed.
Oh right, yeah, he could do that, but then that also leaves him open to political attack. He would have to move Ratsugu in or something like that.
Yeah, that's tough.
So the challenger doing challenger things without actually having her ability.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think you force shame Yokuni, and then if he moves in Raitsugu, you can move home the challenger, maybe? And then you get two bows for the
Walloon's
Steward of Law, basically.
Yeah, Walloon in chat saying this board favors Crane. Yeah, I do agree that this is a very favorable board for Crane, but the problem is just that it's not. It At
The
least from the initial onset, it doesn't seem like enough for Crane to win. And the
Yeah,
longer this game goes on, the harder it becomes for Crane to win.
yeah, and I mean, on the board, Crane is up, but Dragon still has the hand size advantage here.
Okay, so that was the third for Shame actually. So
Yeah.
fortunate stuff for Micah there. Yokuni's gonna go down, which means that Raitsugu has to come in now to save himself. I think
Yeah, yeah, you have to.
you have to put Raitsugu in. Raitsugu can actually kill the challenger.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you'd probably want to box first, right?
Well, yeah, you would have to box first, but I don't know how much. Let's see. That was two cards out of Micah's hand, and we still know that he has
And with Yoshi
Actually,
ability,
I don't.
Void Fist
Oh,
now.
we don't know the rest of the canon.
Shoot says with the Yoshi ability going off, Void Fist now costs 0. Imagine how insane a 0 fate Void Fist is. The joke is that it's already insane because it actually does cost 0.
Thanks. Okay. All right. Yeah. So the challengers can go home.
Yeah.
Don't be killed by Ratsugu. Ratsugu in his rage might kill this poor little steward of law. But
Wanted to learn this game. Can anyone tell me where I can play online? You can play, yeah, Fighting Walloon linked it there. It's jigoku.online. That's the client that we're looking at right now. Save box for the political attack and just play the dice show. Yeah, you could do that. But yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord also, check out I have a link to the Discord in my Twitch description, so definitely check that out. There are a lot of great people on there who can help you learn.
yes, we would love to help you learn. Everybody's pretty welcoming in this community, so
Yep.
we're always looking for new players. This is a pretty small game in general, but the more people, the merrier, and it's a great game. It's a very, very, very good game.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah. So now Phoenix Fox is sort of mulling over his fate here because now Ratsugu's in out of necessity, and I don't think there's a way that he can survive this political onslaught from Phoenix Fox,
Yeah,
from Micah.
it's looking pretty tough. Um,
Like right now, just on board, he represents what is that? 16 political strength. Versus Phoenix Fox only has I can't do math. 7.
so if it's all of the characters that are unbowed still, it would be 6, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Oh yeah, I didn't even count the challenger, so yeah, so
Yeah.
it's more than that 21.
And then Dragon is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with box. So he's gonna have to Void Fist at least one person. If he has Void Fist for both Yoshi and Hotaru, and there's no Voice of Honor, then
That's rough.
maybe he's okay.
Uh, yes, but he would have had to have drawn both wood, which is entirely possible. There's only 8 cards left in his conflict deck.
Yeah. I think Crane might still actually win the conflict though because he has the stronghold. And he could have like a if he just has Mark of Shame, then he's just fine. Pathfinder's Blade.
Pathfinder's Blade.
Interesting. So he can
Pathfinder's Blade. Okay.
if he hits
I guess the purpose
Magistrate.
is I don't.
Did you mean Yoshi there? I think you meant Yoshi. Someone said if he hits Magistrate, he can unbow Yokuni, but that doesn't make sense. Oh, with water? Okay. But then he just defends it with an honored guy and then unbows it, right?
Yeah. Or I guess that would be the purpose of the Pathfinder Blade there.
Well, you can only use the Pathfinder's Blade during the conflict, so unless he breaks it, you could still use the Magistrate Station to
Oh right,
unbow.
yeah, sure.
Um, yeah, it's going to be a pass there, so that'll be it for that conflict. Yeah, Double Void does seem like game over also, that's true. Yeah, I don't think water is good here. We see a Way of the Crane on Hotaru. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think you should probably just defend here, right?
Yeah, it's like you have to have the second Void Fist.
Yeah. And even then, like if Micah has Mark of Shame, I think he just wins. I guess he could still dice show the Wanderer and then Void Fist somebody maybe. We'll see. Hotaru has 6 skill though, so on military that is.
Yeah, but this investigator's already at what is that? It's 4.
Yes. So he can get to 6 with just the box. But again, if there is the Mark of Shame on the investigator, then he's just going to be 0 military forever.
Right. And we saw that other Hurricane Punch we already used, right? The one that we saw earlier.
Yeah, I think he's used 2. So he could still have 1. Ooh, there's the Mark of Shame.
Mark of Shame.
Yeah, perfect.
Go to your room.
Perfect time here. Gonna make that investigator into a 0-1
Yes.
with covert.
Okay, well, at least he has covert.
Yeah. So
only 1 card left in Micah's hand. He does still have that storehouse showing, so he could draw another card. But right now, it's looking kind of grim for Phoenix Fox, who's already used the bonsai and the die. Or he does still have the die show left,
yeah.
but that's not gonna be enough to send anybody meaningful home besides this menacing Iron Warrior.
So I'm guessing Micah just has a card in hand right now that he doesn't really care about. For the investigator. So
Right.
he's just gonna save the storehouse.
So now I believe we're probably gonna see Phoenix Fox. Oh,
Yeah, you
he's
have
gonna
to pass
pass.
your conflict there. Pretty sick 5 cards drawn this turn though. Yeah, Stewart, For Shame, Way, Mark of Shame, and then something else. That's true.
Yeah, and then whatever this card is right here.
He doesn't have a whole lot of cards left in his deck, so
Yeah. In fairness to Micah, he didn't really have a whole lot of sauce at the beginning of the game too.
Right.
He didn't draw this Way of the Crane. His first couple Way of the Cranes until actually that was his only Way of the Crane.
Yeah, that's
that
the
he
only
drew.
one he's played this game. Yeah, so we are going to see the all-in political attack here. He already played the Assassinate, so
Yeah, Assassinate's out the picture. Noble Sacrifice out the picture.
yeah,
And
this
gone.
Tattooed Wanderer might be able to Void Fist some people. We'll see. The question though is that going to be enough still? He is going for the Void Ring here.
24 skill.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Is he not selecting the Wanderer too? Mistake? Or
He has another one in hand, I think, right?
sure, yeah, but
yeah, I don't know why.
This seems like dire straits, and you need to have everything
like,
in.
You defend with this one in case you need all of your fate.
Yeah, and then you just go ahead and dump the
play
other
the other
one
Yeah,
afterwards.
not really sure.
Yeah, now you have to waste an action on playing the Tattooed Wanderer.
So I think he's not gonna investigate here because he only has 2 fate. What's he gonna do though? He needs to have, I guess, Hurricane Punch, Daisho, and then 2 Void Fist. Or Katana instead of the Daisho, I guess. He's only played 1 Katana, it looks like. Yeah, well played by Micah for sure. So yeah, if he has Hurricane Punch, Katana, and 2 Void Fist, or 2 Katana and 2 Void Fist, does Mike have another policy debate?
He could. I know he's only played 2 so far.
Yeah, he's played 2. He has 3 in the deck, so yeah, he could have another one, but again, only 1 card in hand. Phoenix Fox gonna do some math here.
Yeah, And if you're Phoenix Fox, like I think, uh, yeah, you can't. Uh, I actually don't. I don't know. I feel like you can't investigate because you need to save your fate, but at the same time, I don't think anything that he could spend fate on would actually be impactful in this situation. So I think you just go ahead and investigate with your first action.
Ooh,
Get rid of that one card.
yeah, it was a policy debate. So now you can just draw.
Oh, wow.
Use the box first. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. Micah has been getting a lot of work done here with having like 0 cards in hand, basically.
Yeah. And so now the thing is, so with the investigator bowed,
So
the
now
only
you,
way
yeah,
for
even if you void fist the 2 big guys, then it's still a break here.
right.
Hmm.
Also, Micah has the luxury of using the Imperial Storehouse now too, so he can draw. I guess what could he still have in his deck? I think
Flip.
Soul Beyond
Only
Reproach,
only one fate. Way of the Crane is an extra
Way
2
of the Crane,
still.
Court Games,
Noble Sack.
Fan.
I would actually.
Noble Sacks are gone.
Oh, he's already played 2.
And Noble Sack is sort of irrelevant in the situation anyway, because
Yeah.
the investigators already bowed. The only reason you can Noble Sack at this point would just be to kill him, so you can't Void Fist.
I did not know that. Shoot. Apparently in French, PD is a homophobic slur.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, there aren't any offended French people watching.
I think you should shoot, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
probably.
We're okay with him being offended.
Yeah. um.
One min beer right back. What? Where you going?
It's not a good time.
Is he going to go like
He's
I
gonna
don't
go get
know,
his calculator maybe.
poll the neighborhood and be like, "Hey guys, I need some
Yeah.
political strength in this conflict. Can you come to my house and into my Jigoku game?"
Gather some energy for a spirit bomb or something.
I guess so. Yeah. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. He has 1 wander. Double Void Fist plus Wander, yeah, that could save him. He does still need some military buffs, though. He needs, like, the Hurricane Punch and the Katana.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't actually played a second card, right? So he would.
Has he
It's the
played?
one.
Has he played any cards?
No, he just investigated. That was it.
Right, right.
So he would
So,
have to. He would have to be able to play another card to actually be able to use Void Fist. The one time that
well,
requirement of Void Fist seems like
he would have to anyway, because he's 0 military right now. He would go up to 2 with the Stronghold, so he'd need
right.
+4 to Void Fist the big guys here, which is what he needs to do. So he would need to play either 2 Katanas or a Katana and a Hurricane Punch.
Right. He needs any kind of buff to be able to Void Fist. Like even just the menacing Iron Warrior. So.
Yeah, but I mean, if you Void Fist the Warrior or the Challenger, I think you just lose.
Right.
Like, I think you have to.
Have to get
Yeah, you have to hit
to.
both of the big ones.
Yeah, he's already used both Bonsai, so it has to be Katanas.
Yeah, he has 2 Katanas and 1 Hurricane Punch left, and I think that is all the military buffs, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, did he play the Daisho yet?
I know he has one Katana out already, and he only has. Oh no, I'm looking at my Micah's deck. Sorry.
Yeah, he has two Katanas and 1 Daisho.
The Daisho came out earlier, so we know he has the Daisho in his hand. So he
Yeah,
can't play
yeah,
the Daisho and the Wanderer at the same time.
right. Not enough fate. So he should have just defended with the other Wanderer, right?
Yeah, I really don't know why he left the one out.
Yeah, not a lot of Hawk tattoos this game. In fact, no Hawk tattoos this game. I mean, I
Look,
kind of.
the real question is, I want to know where Phoenix Fox went.
Yeah, like I feel like he's kind of just dragging this out at this point, unless he actually does have all the cards he needs.
It could be. I don't know.
Cause like, I mean, if he doesn't have all the cards he needs, he should just concede here.
Right. Yeah. Even if you had to, emergency bathroom, Taco
Yeah,
Bell,
yeah.
or whatever the Russian equivalent to Taco Bell is.
Hawks and Raitsugu Banzai kill Doji Challenger.
Uh,
He doesn't have Banzai.
Monza. He only runs 2.
Yeah. I mean, he could still do it and just bid 5. But. Ooh, we see a. What? Court Games honors a friendly character. So he's at
Okay, so
2 military now, so he only needs 1 more military buff. Phoenix hasn't conceded yet, yeah, so he has to have something. Think there are Taco Bells in Russia?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know what is or isn't in Russia.
Hawk tattoo on Raitsugu. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so that is what he's going to do here. So you can kill the challenger. You can still potentially Void Fist. So if you kill the challenger and you Void Fist both the big characters, then you're good. There's a Void Fist. Oh, he doesn't need a military buff now because he has Retsugu. So he can just Void Fist.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, you can Void Fist with Raitsugu.
Yeah, I wonder what the one card in Crane's hand is.
Wasn't a Voice Honor.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean he must have, yeah, he does have both of the Void Fists.
But now he doesn't have strength.
Yeah, the thing is he's gonna spend all his cards here pretty much. And then he's still gonna get a Void Ring probably going off on him.
If he had defended with that Tattoo Wanderer, he would have been fine right here.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else he could possibly have besides.
Well, he kills the challenger, but he has to bid 5.
All
So
right,
Crane's
yeah.
he's gonna give Crane like 4 honor, right?
Yeah.
Unless you try to mind game this, but you can't because then you lose. Like if you don't bid 5 here, you just lose the game, right?
Right.
Yeah, so Micah is gonna bid 2 there just in case he bid lower. So that's 3 honor, which is not too bad. The problem now is though that Crane is still gonna have these 3 characters left on the board next turn and gonna void off this. I want to say investigator.
Either the Investigator or Yakuni. I think actually getting rid of Yakuni is probably better.
Yeah, maybe Okuni is better. phoenixfox is gonna get the favor again. Ooh, he does go for the investigator. Why not court games for dishonor? That is a good question and something I was also a little bit curious about. I think it was probably because like he's gonna void fist the 2 big characters there, right? If he doesn't do that, he just loses the game. Ooh, this attack is actually risky. If he hits Magistrate Station, he loses favor. Oh, well, no, he has the Pathfinder's Blade. Never mind. So he's fine. He just breaks it.
Right. We do still, yeah, Micah still does have 1 card, though, so.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, so he has to Void Fist both of those big characters or he loses the game, right? So I think as Micah, if he court games to dishonor you, you would just say, okay, well,
Art of Peace.
I'm just gonna dishonor one of my big characters, right? Because that way, it still might be better because they're gonna live until next turn. Then he probably voids Yokuni though instead of the investigator. I don't know. There's a lot to consider there. Yeah, he is gonna find Art of Peace. He will still be able to get the break here with the stronghold.
He is giving Micah faith though. Micah's still sitting on that 1 card. If I was, I know he went for air just to get the honor back, but I actually would have considered going earth here just to choke Micah out even more.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would have gone earth also. Like with that hand advantage, you can just bid low next turn anyway. 3rd reprieve, yeah, if he has the 3rd reprieve, that would be really good. If he doesn't have the 3rd reprieve, that's actually... Oh wait, the airing had a fade on it, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, so he couldn't go earth. because then he would have no fate to play it.
Right. Well,
So
he could put the fate on the.
right. He
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 put it there with the
chose.
investigator.
Yeah, he chose which ring to put the fate on. So yeah, he is gonna break that Art of Peace. Dragon will be first player next turn, but he's just gonna have this Yokuni unless he plays a reprieve here. See if he
That's
has it.
I guess part of the reason he wanted to get rid of this investigator is because it has the tattoo wander on it.
Yeah, and it looks like
Um,
he doesn't have the reprieve. If you reprieved either one of these big characters here, that would be pretty good since you're going first next turn.
yeah. But yeah, I think I would have gone for Yokuni because now, he's gonna get the favor.
Yeah.
Uh, and Yokuni's just gonna be able to draw more cards because of Yoshi. So
Will Dragon get Mitsu? That's a good question. Mitsu would be pretty good here. I'm not sure if it would be enough.
well, I mean, Mitsu represents at least one Void Fish, right? So
Yeah,
that's
plus
all
he
it
can
takes
covert
on
somebody.
Stronghold now. So
Yeah, that might actually just be enough. It is entrenched position. We'll see.
but if it is Mitsu, then Yokuni plus Mitsu alone is pretty potent of a combination.
Yeah.
17 cards left in Phoenix Fox's Dynasty.
Well, it could be 2 Void Fists for per turn with the Yokuni.
Ugh.
Ooh. Yeah, so not seeing what he needed there. Micah doesn't find a whole lot either.
Yeah, so that's fortunate for Micah. But the problem now for Phoenix Fox is that I don't think he has enough strength on board to break.
Yeah.
He needed to find Mitsu in order to actually be able to break this the stronghold. But the Doom Shugenja and the Swordsmith, I think you might just buy out the whole thing. No reason to hang on to your fate now.
Yeah. I expect Crane to bid high here for the draw phase. Still 2 political rivals left in the deck. Yeah, no Mitsu might be game, I agree.
Yeah, if Mike could, if Mike could just find one of these political rivals, I think that's gonna be game. But for the time being, Phoenix Fox, has held on impressively. I'm gonna say
Phoenix has a skirmisher.
there have been a number of opportunities where Phoenix Fox looked like he was down and out, and then Void Fist.
Yeah, so if Phoenix Fox has a skirmisher and we know he has the Wanderer, that's 2 coverts. Micah. Ooh, he is going to play the Gotcha Scout. Alright. Yeah, I guess we might as well.
Yeah, you have nothing to lose there.
So both players should probably bid high here, right?
Yeah,
Phoenix Fox passes first.
or at least
Unfortunately.
Micah should be bidding 5 for sure.
Yeah, Micah should bid 5. Phoenix Fox might bid a little bit lower. Should still bid high though. Cause like I think your only chance here is to break the stronghold on the first attack this turn. If you can't do that, it seems too hard.
You would need to have probably exactly Wanderer and Skirmisher.
Yeah, we know he has Wanderer, so
Which,
he just needs to get the
yeah.
skirmisher. Bidding 5, you almost draw your whole deck. Well, the game's gonna end this turn, right?
Yeah, no
Like,
matter what, someone's gonna die this turn.
yeah. So drawing your whole deck doesn't really matter. And even if it does go to next turn, then you just bid 1. Like, better to have the cards now and then.
Yeah, I'd rather deal with at the very least, if you draw 5 now and you're down to 3, you can always just keep on bidding 1 if the game happens to go on for another X number of turns.
Yeah, so that's true. If he copies Yoshi and bids 5 and does Swordsmith, that's actually 1 more, and Storehouse, that's 2 more cards than he has in his deck. So he could
Right. So
he
he
could
could
bid 3 here and
die.
draw exactly his whole deck. And that would probably get him some more honor back as well.
I mean, the alternative is you just don't bid. You just don't, you know, copy Yoshi necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to copy, though?
Um, you can copy. Uh, Hotaru,
And go political?
or you can copy the menacing Iron Warrior too. Huh?
I guess, but
It's I don't know. I mean, basically,
yeah.
you don't have to draw the rest of those cards if you don't want to.
He
Is what
has
I'm trying to say.
another HT Hawk Tattoo. Yeah, he does have another
Yes.
Hawk Tattoo. Yeah, he's going to bid 3. I think this is correct. I don't think there's really an ability on the board that's as good as Yoshi here to copy. There's the Swordsmith. He might not even find anything off Swordsmith. I don't know how many attachments are left.
Reprieve.
Yeah, but it might be in his hand.
Yes, sure. Katana.
He must have found
Hawk
something
Tattoo.
because he's thinking about it.
There's still ample
Yeah.
attachments left.
Man, this game has been going for like 2 hours now.
Yeah, pretty close to it almost. It's intense.
I guess we can blame the lag, maybe.
I blame Taco Bell.
Yeah. Finds a Seal of the Dragon. It's probably one of the only ones left.
Yeah. At this point, it pretty much just represents an extra political skill. With no Void Fist left, the only thing that can really be impactful is Hurricane Punch. But there are some other monks on the board, so
So,
he's gonna
yep.
draw 1.
Taco Bell is a high quality establishment. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
I
it's not.
I said nothing. We said nothing about Taco Bell's quality. We just
Yeah.
talked about Taco Bell prolonging the game for an extra minute and a half at some point during the middle of this game.
So, conflict phase, let's see.
All right. Do we see the skirmisher? Do we see the wanderer come down? Uh,
Yeah, if you put Seal of the Dragon on Hawk Tattoo, it won't get bowed in a political conflict. That's true. Are you going to attack political here? No, you're going to go military, right? Because you have the skirmisher.
I think it's irrelevant. I think you probably have to go military anyway, but I don't know if you have to send your entire board in. So you covert past Hotaru and Yoshi.
Isomalt is recommending me a Taco Bell in Santa Cruz, apparently. Oh, no, it's not a Taco Bell. It's a taco restaurant.
Tacos Moreno.
I don't know. I'm not really that into tacos personally, but
So let's see. How much military strength does Phoenix Fox have here? That's 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus the favor is 12. He would need to have military pumps. We know he has at least 1 Daisho. And if he wants, he can use Yoshi to draw a net gain of 1.
yeah, put Daisho on
Plus
Yokuni and then box. That's 4.
4.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I think you just have to go for the attack here. Like, if you, I think this game is just literally it's come down to like either Dragon breaks the stronghold on this attack or Crane breaks on the next attack.
Right, and Micah would have to have some kind of military buff himself, which he is.
Yep,
Kind
there's
of
the Pathfinder's
lacking.
Blade. Yeah, definitely a misplay not to flip Mitsu though. His brain
So the
was
big
not big
thing,
enough.
yeah, the big thing for Micah right now is that he actually, I think that Marcus Shame would probably be pretty good here. You can subtract 3 from Yokuni. Um,
So
he's out of Steward of Laws. He's out of Four Shames.
So the only way, literally the only way that he doesn't have a Way of the Crane for the Menacing Iron Warrior is that the last 2 cards in his deck are Way of the Crane, which would kind of suck. Um,
Yeah, Micah hasn't played anything yet though, so we're waiting to see. I guess there's no point in
yeah, I mean,
pre-playing necessarily. You don't have to
yeah.
worry about Void Fist anymore.
Does Micah have any katanas? No.
Micah's out of katanas, I believe, right?
He does have 1 Mark of Shame.
Yeah, he has
He
1 Mark
has
of Shame.
2
He
Political
has,
Rivals.
which not going to help here.
Yeah.
He's used both
One.
bonsais, I believe.
Yeah, 1 Steward of Law. He definitely has either Way or Soul Beyond Reproach. Let's see, how many souls has he
He's only used
used?
1 Soul Beyond
Yeah,
Reproach.
yeah, so he definitely has at least 1 honor. Oh, 2 have been used?
2 souls?
Oh, yeah, 2 have been used, actually. Never mind.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so. Hmm. How many court games has he played?
Court games, I think he still has 1 left.
I'm only seeing 1 in the discard, I think. Yeah, I think he still has 2 left. There is the Way of the Crane there. It's good. So yeah, if the bottom 2 cards are court games, that's probably the best case scenario for him.
Right.
So let's see, what's in his hand? Or what's left in his deck, rather. So we said 2 rival, 2 court games, 1 Way the Crane. No, he doesn't have Calling in Favors left. 1 Mark of Shame, that's 6, so we need 2 more. What are the last 2?
I think 1's Voice of Honor
Did I say Stewart yet?
and 1 Steward.
Yeah, Voice of Honor and Stewart. So that's all.
So yeah, I don't know if is Micah gonna be able to survive this?
We'll find out.
It's 7 skill for him. 8 possibly if he has the last Steward. But Phoenix Fox is not okay. He's getting there.
Yeah. Slowly selecting his characters. Gonna go for the Earth Ring here. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just because the Earth Ring happens to have a fade on it.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think the ring choice matters too much because, like I said, I think
Yeah, this
someone's
game either
gonna.
ends on this conflict or it ends on the next conflict. So
Yeah, either
it
way,
really
the
doesn't
game
matter.
is over, I think. Um, Not Water and Covert Menacing Iron Warrior. Yeah, I mean, you could do that instead of coverting Yoshi. But Menacing Iron Warrior. Yeah, you should have coverted the Yoshi, actually, right? Because you'd rather. Or, I mean, the Menacing Iron Warrior, because you'd rather have him defend with Yoshi.
Right.
I think that was a small mistake. I mean, it's the same skill here. Um, so 13 to 7.
Um, he needs to make up 6 skill here.
Yeah.
So he can do that with you. We know he has 1 die show. Box is also 4.
If Micah loses this match, I'm worried he'll switch to Dragon. Yes, Micah has used Fate Worse Than Death. There is still one more Hurricane Punch, right?
Yes.
And he can actually mill himself now. He has 8 honor. So he could Yoshi, draw 3, and then Hurricane Punch.
Yeah.
So if Crane has it, then you need to Voice of Honor that, probably. Like, that's the only event left that buffs his military, right?
Right.
So if you have Voice of Honor, you just use it on that. Plus, you don't want him to, like, draw another Void Fist after he reshuffles.
Gosh.
Yeah, that would be pretty gross. So winning by 6 needs to win by 12, so he's 6 off. He gets 2 with the box, 2 with a
2 with the box, 2 with the die show.
How many katanas does he have left?
He has 1 katana left, I believe.
I think he has 2 left.
I know at least 1 was on. Yeah, he does have 2 left. You're right.
So
Okay. There's the cancel on Hurricane Punch.
yes. So yeah, Seal of the Dragon into Hurricane Punch into Voice of Honor. So yeah, you should copy Yoshi here and then draw the rest of your deck.
Yeah, he already copied Yoshi, so you can just use the ability. Draw the rest of it so you can get your last 2 katanas and your die show.
Yeah, that's 6 more skill, which is
Yes.
exactly enough.
Correct. Plus the box is actually 8.
Yeah.
But
So
the problem is,
you lose the
okay,
favor though.
you lose 1, so it's actually 7 more.
Yeah. So
If Micah has Mark of Shame, then I think you lose.
yeah, Micah needs Mark of Shame. Steward of Law might work too. I'm not sure if that's enough.
Well, he can't play Steward of Law before he plays Mark of Shame, right? Is that how that works?
Wait, what? What?
Can you play Steward of Law, or can you play Mark of Shame after Steward of Law?
No,
Okay.
unless they're honored, I think. Because then you can dishonor them once. Maybe.
Arash saying now he just gets Void Fist. No, all the Void Fists are gone. Thank.
Well, yeah, you can play it because it's an attachment and it still, gives them -1 political skill, but you just can't use the ability. Ooh, there's the Mark of Shame.
Okay, and so I think that's actually enough for Micah to survive here.
You just get booed out of Crane Clan, yeah. You have 18? Question mark?
Oh, Micah's already done the math apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's giving him that dramatic anime taunt. I've already figured out the possibilities. I've seen your future.
Your next play is find katana. Yeah, no, he's used all 3 Void Fists. So yeah, yeah, he has +4 with the 2 swords, so 15. +2 with the box, so 17. I think he might have miscounted with the favor. He forgot the favor got discarded, unless there's another military buff left that I'm forgetting about.
Not that I can think of.
Is it a
Oh,
Pathfinder he's
PFB?
played?
Yeah.
No, he's played all 3.
All 3? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I think it was just the favor. Oh, the Hawk Tattoo.
Oh yeah, Hawk Tattoo. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
so yeah. So Micah is correct. That is 18 skill total to 7, so he's only winning by 11 here. So it looks like this is not quite going to be enough. One of those Mia Mystics would have been handy here. You mean just for the 1 skill? Or what?
Sure, why not? I don't know, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, and there's no other card Dragon can play, right? So he has
Yeah, he's
4
literally out of
cards left in
cards.
his hand. It's
It's Hawk
Katana.
Tattoo,
No, he played the
Katana,
Katana.
Daisho. No, he has another Katana, right? Oh
No,
no,
he
he has
played
okay.
both. So it's
So
it's Daisho, Hawk Tattoo. Uh
and then something irrelevant. Let go.
no, he's played all 3. Let goes.
Reprieve
Reprieve. Yeah, Reprieve is 1, and then there's 1
and
more.
Finger Jade. Seal.
Probably Finger of Jade. He's played all 3
Yeah,
seals.
it's Finger Jade.
Yeah,
So
yeah, Finger of Jade.
all right. So GG's go out.
Yeah.
Micah holding on to the last second, one skill off for Phoenix Fox. Phoenix
Wow.
Fox concedes. Phoenix Fox switches manual mode on. We already
I
know
want
your
to
hand.
see. Yeah, I want to see what Micah's last 2 cards were on in his deck.
Eric saying, I think he had a shot if he did water instead. Cobra the Iron
Yeah, yeah.
Warrior.
Cover the
Force
Iron
one
Warrior, force Yoshi to defend, and then bow Iron Warrior. I think Crane still breaks though, right?
with what? Just
Just
like
Otaru and
Hotaru.
Whisper.
Well, yeah, I think so actually.
Like, what do you do to defend that?
Nothing.
Court games and way of the Crane. All right.
Okay, yeah. So one of the irrelevant cards and one of the other one. Yeah, it makes sense that one of the last cards had to be Way of the Crane because he would otherwise he would have just done it on one of his characters,
Yeah,
and that would
yeah,
have been extra skill right there.
yeah, yeah. Pretty intense ending there.
Yeah, that was a really intense game the entire time. It really seemed like Micah had Phoenix Fox on the ropes for a little while, but thanks to the power of Void Fist and yeah, Phoenix Fox was able to stay alive and really bring it down to the wire right there. Honestly, if he just had one more skill from something, or if Micah's Mark of Shame was one of the last 2 cards instead, then he would have been able to take it. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, that is the end of Phoenix Fox's run, which means that Micah is moving on to the finals for
Yep.
the second time, I think.
Yeah, I think he's been in the finals at least once.
I'm pretty sure he's won at least once.
The cup?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
No, he hasn't
Maybe
won the
I'm lying.
cup. If you
That's
go,
right. The only
yeah,
yeah, the only crane that won was Luke,
Luke.
right?
Yeah, that was
And
season 1. You could go to the
how?
season 1 was Corset and nobody knew how to
Okay,
play, so it was
that
just
makes sense. Okay.
things were crazy back then. And then since then, it's been Scorpion and Dragon every season except for last time it was Crab.
Yeah.
So this
Um.
time it'll be either Crane or Scorpion. Yeah,
So yeah,
definitely ran a bit longer than expected. That's true.
yeah, just a little bit. I'm glad I ate beforehand because otherwise I would have
Yeah,
freaking starving right now. But no, I'm that was a really fun game to watch, really fun game to cast,
yeah,
and thanks everybody for tuning in.
yeah, definitely. Thanks for coming on to CoCast as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't done it in a while, so I'm glad to be back doing it again.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna do it. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right, have a good one, y'all.